Italy summer arrivals expected to reach nearly 2 million. Based on data from ENIT, Agenzia Nazionale del Turismo, the Italian Government Tourist Board, and the UN World Tourism Organization, UNWTO, airport passengers are expected in Italy are at least 1,844,000, of which 84% are of international origin and 16% Italian. At least 944,000 arrivals are expected in June, an increase of plus 8.6% compared to 2022. The minister said these anticipated arrivals in the tourism sector are fundamental for the growth of the nation. The first signs of great growth in flows were anticipated between January and March 2023, when international tourism increased by plus 86% compared to the same period in 2022. Around 235 million tourists traveled abroad. International travelers in Italy are around 15 million, with an increase of plus 42.0% in 2022 and a recovery of 87.7% in the same period of 2019. According to the data, Italy is chosen above all as a holiday destination, about 30% of travelers, and for work reasons, 21.4%. But also to visit relatives and friends, 14.6%, and for shopping, 11.8%. 71.7% of the flows originate from the European Union, mainly from France and Germany, while 18.3% are from the non-European area, especially from the United Kingdom. Per UNWTO estimates, in the first quarter of 2023, international arrivals reached 80% of pre-pandemic levels, minus 20% on January-March 2019, supported by strong results in Europe, minus 10%, and the Middle East, plus 15%. The short-term prospects for international tourism, especially in the months close to the summer season, largely exceed those expressed for 2022. Overall, almost 70% of experts expect higher performances for travel between May and August, 50% expect a better result, and 19% are even more optimistic. When choosing a holiday, tourists will above all take into account good value for money with a more cautious attitude towards spending, and the proximity of the place of leisure to home, favoring short journeys. The data for the summer season are very encouraging and highlight the constant growth of the sector, which is starting to surpass the numbers of 2019. Minister of Tourism Daniela Santanchè added, "This is a sector that is fundamental for the growth of the nation in which the government is investing heavily." Italy appeals to Americans. The USA is the first market of origin, in terms of air passengers, with an incidence of 26.3% on the foreign total forecast for the summer quarter. Also on the podium is France, 6.1%, and Spain, 4.7%, which together reach a share of 11%. In the rest of the top 10, among travelers from overseas countries, Australia ranges in the 5th position, 4.1%, and Canada in 7th, 3.8%, followed by Brazil, 2.8%, South Korea, 1.9%, and Argentina, 1.7%. Australians stay on average 25 nights, Argentines almost 20. Canadians spend about 15 nights like Brazilians, while the average stay of Americans in Italy is around 12 nights. The stay of Koreans lasts just over a week. Arrivals in Italy are mainly in pairs, meaning airline bookings are mainly for 2 passengers, 32.3%, and for small groups of 3 to 5 people, 28.3%. Individual travelers represent 27.3%. 80% of international airport arrivals are expected at Rome, FCO, and Milan, distributed equally. As for accommodation facilities booked online, they are already saturated by over 40% in June, July 27.9%, August 21.8%. Now, the lake sector is the most appreciated for the summer quarter, with an online travel agency, OTA, saturation of 36.2%. The seaside product follows with 33.7% and the cities of art with 33.1%. The current level of employment for the mountains, 30.2%, and spas, 27%, is slightly lower than the overall national average. Italy is maintaining very high performance. We will have a luxuriant summer with a return of all international flows, and this pushes for ever higher performance in terms of offer and hospitality, declared Ivana Jelinek, President and CEO of ENIT. More news about Italy.